I'm Susie Hately, and this is a short clip on a very common position that's taught in a lot of yoga classes that has the intent for releasing the bottom of the foot. And for many, it does. And if you don't quite have the mobility, stability, or the suppleness through your body, it can actually wreak a ton of havoc. Hence, why I'm doing this short clip. Now, as I get into this, you're going to notice that I'm going to become headless so that we can focus more on my lower leg. The position comes in like so. Toes come under, and then the hips start to lower down onto the heel. Now, all is great if you have the mobility, stability, and suppleness, but if you don't, what you'll find is that the heels will begin to splay, which we don't want to have happen, and we can come more onto the toes themselves rather than resting on this forefoot. And let me tell you, if you've ever hung out on those toes, it's not really all that comfortable. It doesn't serve the purposes of really what we're aiming for. You can create a whole lot of knuckle strain, which is also what we don't want. And the release of the foot really doesn't come. So enter in this block here, which I call the press foam block. It's one of my favorite tools in the yoga world. It's a little thinner than the cork or the regular brick blocks that we see and can be super effective in helping someone in a lot of poses, but particularly this one. How specifically? Well, if I bring myself into a position like so you can see I'm more into a bit of a squattish type of position now. I can feel more of that forefoot on the floor, and I can feel where my heels are underneath my pelvis, yeah? And then from here, I can then start to move forward and rest my knees on the block. So the block essentially raises the floor up, so I don't have as much range to go. So then my position of my feet's better, and the position of my heel organically becomes better without a whole lot of thought. Now, it might be that you need another block underneath your knees, just to give you a little bit more height so that you're onto that forefoot of the foot. Okay, you want to make sure there's no strain at all in the knuckles of your toes and that your heels are not splaying and that, you can be here. Like you can be here and you can easily breathe. All right, so have a lot of fun exploring that. If you would like to make a comment below, please do. Have a great time on your mat.